Right now on Up with KREM, it's the moment we've been waiting for. Everybody 16 and older in Washington is now eligible to get their COVID vaccine. This morning, we'll tell you who is offering those appointments.
Getting your vaccine is as easy as walking up to the Spokane Arena today. I'm Tim Pham. I'll let you know what you need to know about getting a walk-up appointment.
A unique weather pattern is setting up in the atmosphere overhead. I'm going to let you know what that means for our temperatures as we all get ready for the weekend.
There's two types of ventriloquism. First is close-up ventriloquism, which is what I'm doing now. Doing it now? Right, yeah.
He is one of the most famous ventriloquist comedians in our lifetimes. This morning, Jeff Dunham joins us on Up with KREM as we talk to him about what it's like to perform during a pandemic.
Up with KREM starts right now with Joshua Robinson, Jeremy Legoo, and Dana Marie McNichol.
Well, today, everybody 16 years and older in our state will be eligible to receive their COVID-19 vaccine. That's more than 6 million people. Now, while 1 in 5 people are fully vaccinated already, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy to get your appointment. But we do have a reminder for you. The Pfizer vaccine is the only shot approved for people 16 years and older. And Moderna is only approved for people 18 years old and older. Now, you can text the word vaccine if you would like more information on the eligibility expansion. And we do want to welcome you to Up with KREM, and thank you for joining us here today. I'm Joshua Robinson. We know there are plenty of places offering a coronavirus vaccine. That includes CVS, Multicare, and Providence. And today, the Spokane Arena is also offering some vaccination appointments. So we turn to our Tim Pham this morning. Tim, what should everybody at home know about trying to secure one of these appointments at the arena?
Yeah, that's a good point, Joshua. You can go to many places. This is one of them, of course, this being the mass vaccination site for our area. So at the Spokane Arena, you can walk up today for a clinic. And, you know, the people here at the arena say that it could take anywhere from a half hour to a full hour, and they don't really expect the open eligibility to add any additional wait time. They do think that they'll be able to get people in and out within about a half an hour to an hour. So people can also walk up to the ticket booth at the arena to schedule an appointment. It's not guaranteed, though, that they'll be able to schedule an appointment on the same day, but really in some cases they can. In addition to the walk-up appointments, those who are eligible can continue to sign up for slots beforehand on the Safeway registration system. And of course, Safeway, we're bringing them up because they're the partners of the Department of Health to run this mass clinic.
We're a pretty efficient, well-oiled machine at this point, and we're willing and able to take everybody who's willing to come down. So we're looking forward to filling those slots and getting Spokane vaccinated.
And just a heads up, if you plan on getting a shot at the arena, you must be at least 18 years old or older because they're only offering the Moderna vaccine. And if you want a link to make an appointment, you can text the word vaccine to 509-448-2000. That's our texting line, and we'll send you a link to everything you need to know to get registered. Live in Spokane, I'm Tim Pham. Back to you.
A lot of people going to be appreciating that information, Tim. We appreciate it here as well. And today, the Johnson & Johnson coronavirus vaccine does remain on pause. Federal health leaders made the announcement Tuesday after 6 women had rare blood clotting disorders after receiving the vaccine. Now, one of those women has since died. A scientific committee advising the government on vaccines says it needs more time to evaluate the risks associated with the Johnson & Johnson shot. Spokane Regional Health District says thousands of vaccines have been distributed, but less than 400 were Johnson & Johnson. Across state lines, the Panhandle Health District says that they have distributed about 4,500 Johnson & Johnson doses to vaccine providers. That is news we will keep you updated on right here on Up with KREM, but something we don't need to update you on because all you got to do is look outside is the weather. That's what we're doing. We're looking outside with meteorologist Jeremy Legoo. What's going on, buddy?
I heard you say across state lines, so we took you across state lines over into Coeur d'Alene where it's a calm start to the day. Notice the water almost glass. Ooh, for all my barefoot water skiers out there, we're getting close. It's getting to be that time of year. It's just a little cold, and when that cold water cuts into the bottoms of those feet as it's creating friction and warming, it's just not fun. Trust me on this one. Temperatures, though, staying warm. It is mild out here this morning. 43 degrees in Spokane, 37 in Coeur d'Alene, 34 now in Sandpoint, but temperatures are above freezing across the inland Northwest, and you're even staying in the 40s in the central part of the state. The other thing, a lot less wind. You noticed it on that glassy lake water. This afternoon, our wind gusts are only in the teens. That's not all that bad, especially considering some of the breezy afternoons we've seen in recent days. And it's all about the sunshine. We've got plenty of it this morning. I can't find a cloud in the sky anywhere. And that's a little bit different than the past few days. And throughout the day, we are going to stay sunny and warm. Our temperatures are on the rise, and by this afternoon, we're talking temps in the mid to upper 60s in Spokane, 67 degrees. How's that sound? Sounds quite nice to me. And if you like the warm weather, our forecast calls for more of it as we head into the weekend. I'll have those details coming up.
That sounds pretty good, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Here at 6:05 this morning, we are tracking some breaking news on Up with KREM. The Spokane Valley Police Department is asking for your help in finding a missing teenager. Take a look at your screen. 16-year-old Kazmira Swanson was reportedly ran away from home this week. She was last seen around 3:30 p.m. yesterday at a residential living facility near Mayhew Road. She was last seen wearing pink pajama pants and a gray zip-up sweatshirt. If you have seen Swanson or if you know of her location, you can call Crime Check. That number's on your screen right now, 509-456-2233. Time now for your morning rush. More news in less time. The search is still on this morning for a suspect or potential suspects who shot a man at a West Spokane apartment complex. Spokane police are saying it could be a robbery turned shooting. The shooting was reported around 4 yesterday afternoon in the area of 2800 West Elliott Drive. We spoke with neighbors in the area.
It's like, wait a minute, crime in this neighborhood is usually really low when it comes to this kind of stuff. It's a shock that someone got shot.
Police say the victim was transported to the hospital with potentially life-threatening injuries. There's been no word on how he is doing as of this morning. Crime Stoppers is offering a reward for information following the fatal shooting of 16-year-old O.R. Opu at a birthday party in Spokane Valley. O.R. was a sophomore at Meade High School when his life was tragically cut short on February 6th. According to Spokane Valley Police, they don't believe it was a random incident. Anyone who has any information is urged to call the tip line at the number on your screen right now. Big news for Gonzaga. After 20 years, a member of Mark Few's staff, Tommy Lloyd, is moving on to become the head coach at University of Arizona. Now, we caught up with a couple former players who worked under Lloyd, and this is what they had to say about doubters of the hire.
Don't be dumb. Can I tell them that? Can I say that? You got to get behind Tommy Lloyd. And then you got to get the detractors to get behind Tommy Lloyd. So it's almost like everyone phone a friend.
For the guys who were questioning the hire, I don't understand why. If you look at Tommy's track record, if you look at Gonzaga's track record, it speaks for itself.
During the announcement, Coach Few said that he wishes Tommy the best and that he has no doubts that he will lead Arizona to great success. 5th and 6th grade students in Spokane Public Schools will be back to full in-person class instruction by April 28th. They're currently in a hybrid model. To help make that happen, though, distancing requirements inside of classrooms will go from 6 feet to just 3. Grades 7 through 12 will stay in a hybrid model with 6-foot distancing. Grades K through 4 are already full-time and will also stay at 6 feet apart. Hey, check this out. Scott Turner of Boise just landed a state record steelhead. Look at that beauty down there. Turner was fishing along the South Fork of the Clearwater when he caught this 39.25-inch steelhead. That's more than an inch longer than the previous record. I can't stop looking at that red. How beautiful is that? By the way, fishing along the South Fork does remain open through the end of April. That's your Morning Rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM. Now, we all know our mental health has been affected by the pandemic, and that includes people who suffer from eating disorders. After the break, we sat down with the Emily program to talk about what we know and how we can all get a little extra help.
And we're talking temperatures on the rise. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous weekend. I'll let you know how and why.